Hi, I'm Kevin Kuchenbecker, Planning, Zoning, and Historic Preservation Officer for the City of Deadwood. And we're on Whitewood Creek, one of the many access points we have here. Behind us is the Welcome Center. In front of us is the creek that we found gold in 1876. Earlier this week, it's Bike Week, you can hear them in the background, but earlier this week we had 2.5 inches of rain in about a half hour. And if Rose can pan over here, you can see the grasses that are folded over. That creek rose anywhere from 3 to 4 feet in a hurry and then rescinded. A lot of hail, a lot of water on the streets, but fortunately most of our projects survived that we have going on. And so we're here again on the Whitewood Creek Trail. And what I want to do is walk you up and show you the progress that we're making on the reconstruction of the boardwalk. The Whitewood Creek Trail starts at the Days of 76 event complex, Deadwood event complex, and we just came off a huge week of rodeo week. Now we're into Harleys with the rally. And then in a couple weeks we'll have hot rods. So I always say we go from horses to Harleys to hot rod over about a 30-day period. But it's a beautiful trail. Goes down to our event complex and then goes up to Main Street on here. And we had to do some reconstruction. In the 90s, we put in a boardwalk, and this whole hillside has some movement with it. And so some of the piers started to tilt and the boards rotted. So it was closed for a few months. We did some design alternatives, and now we're putting in a concrete path with walls on both sides. The thing about this is there's some great formations. We have the Deadwood formation, but see these boulders right here? This one right here fell down last winter. That fell down from up on top. Thank goodness it didn't hurt anybody. It ended up as a piece of landscape now. So we're walking on the new sidewalk that we've put in. This is about a 700 feet new project, and it involves 8-foot wide sidewalk. There'll be railing that'll match what we did at the FEMA project, kind of the standard ranch rail, brown. That is on the Welcome Center as well. And you can see the pumper truck up there. And so what they're doing is they're pouring concrete. The grade above us is the old railroad grade, so we're right below Railroad Avenue. And then according to some 1912 maps, they had graded this area for a lower track, but never put track on it. But it was a spur on the railroad grade. We found a culvert that dated back to about the 1890s here. We did the archaeological recordation. It was buried. Since that time, we found 2 others. One on the Mickelson Trail down by the Bulldog Ranch that had identical construction, and then one out on Bona Vista or Boot Hill Estate. So that was kind of cool. Never seen anything like it. And then we find one buried, and now we found 2 intact that are still being used. So here you can see the pumper trucks leaving. We've got a lower wall, an upper wall, and then the sidewalk, and we just poured a bunch of new sidewalk, or getting ready to pour new sidewalk in there. It'll be nice to get this open for our visitors and our residents. A lot of people walk this with their dogs. It's nice and cool now. It's not that loud, even though it's Bike Week going on. So hopefully you enjoyed the update, and that's a wrap.